Have you ever thought about what it really means to be free? Not just physically, but financially too. Financial freedom isn't a luxury. It's not just for rich people. It's a way of life that starts when you decide you want more. More time, more experiences, more opportunities, and most importantly, more control over your own life. In this video, I'll guide you through what financial freedom looks like in different life situations. I'll show you how its meaning changes, but its impact is always the same: deep, liberating, and life-changing. Join me, because this video might be your first step towards freedom. Imagine waking up one day, and there are no more have-tos. No more alarm clocks, no more stressful mornings, rushing around working for someone else, or that heavy feeling of someone else controlling your day. Instead, you have the freedom to choose. You decide. Financial freedom isn't about a specific number in your bank account. It's not about being a millionaire. It's a feeling, a way of life where you are the one in control. And this feeling looks different in every stage of life, but the common thread is that it's always equally powerful and liberating. Financial freedom means different things at different points in our lives. As our goals and responsibilities change, so does the meaning of financial freedom. For some, it means securing a comfortable retirement, while for others, it means pursuing their passions without financial limitations. For a young 20-something, financial freedom might mean traveling the world, working on a laptop from a beachside cafe. They don't have to settle for an office job just because it's the safe thing to do. They're not asking themselves, which company should I work for? But rather, what project do I want to work on next month? Because they have a choice. Because they created it for themselves. One day they're in Barcelona, writing copy for a startup, and the next they're in Bali, setting up automated campaigns from a hammock, sipping coconut coffee in the shade of palm trees. They're not rushing anywhere. They don't need to ask anyone's permission for a long weekend. Their weekends start and end whenever they want. Their days aren't filled with obligations but with opportunities. Money isn't the goal, but a tool that allows them to live, experience, and grow. And the best part, this isn't just a dream. It's a reality that anyone can create for themselves if they're willing to step outside their comfort zone and work towards their goals. But for a parent in their 30s with young children, financial freedom can have a completely different meaning. For them, it means not having to be separated from their children during the day. It means being there for the first step, the first word, the first preschool celebration. They don't work just to survive the month, but to truly live in the moment. For them, financial freedom is the luxury of being present. Being able to bake pancakes together in the kitchen at 4 in the afternoon and not having to make excuses for missing a playground meetup. Mornings where hugs aren't rushed, but are real peaceful rituals. A life where work doesn't dictate the family schedule, but where family sets the pace of life. Where money doesn't restrict, but gives you the opportunity to fulfill yourself, even while raising kids, whether it's running a business from home or creating passive income. And this isn't a fantasy, it's the choice of more and more people who have realized that their most valuable resource isn't money, but the time they spend with those who matter most. And what about the later stages of life? This is the time when financial independence truly shows its value. Finally, the time has come to enjoy the fruits of your hard work and focus on what truly brings you joy. Whether it's traveling, pursuing your favorite hobbies, or spending quality time with loved ones, now you have every opportunity to make the most of this time. And remember, it's never too late to start planning for this stage of life. The earlier you start, the more opportunities you'll have to enjoy these precious years. For a business owner in their 40s, financial freedom might mean not having to make every single decision themselves. They've built a team, a system that runs even without them. They can step back and focus on what truly matters: family, their health, and new dreams. Their day isn't defined by how many emails they have to answer, but by what they truly want to do. For a woman in her 50s, who has spent most of her life serving others, balancing family, work, and responsibilities, financial freedom opens up a new chapter. Perhaps now is the time to finally follow her own dreams. Maybe now she'll open that little shop she's always dreamed of. Maybe now she'll start to travel, learn, live, because now she's not driven by obligation but by desire. She's no longer putting others first. Finally, she's prioritizing herself. Maybe she rediscovers herself in a small artisan workshop where she fills each day with creativity, joy, and inner peace. Or maybe while walking along a quiet beach collecting seashells, she realizes life isn't over, it's just beginning. She signs up for an online course, starts painting, writing a blog, meeting new people. Because she no longer needs to ask anyone's permission to pursue her dreams. It just took one decision for her to finally prioritize herself. And yes, this is possible, because it's never too late for a fresh start when you have the freedom to choose. And finally, there's the elderly person who has achieved financial freedom. They don't measure wealth in fancy cars, but in being able to take care of their loved ones, to leave a legacy, not just material things, but an example too. An example of how things can be different. It's possible to live consciously, bravely, and constructively. It's possible to live freely. Every situation in life is different. Desires are different, values are different, but financial freedom carries the same feeling behind each one, the possibility of choice. You decide how you live, and that is true luxury. Many people think financial freedom is an impossible dream, something only privileged people can achieve. But that's not true. Financial freedom starts with a single decision, one conscious step. By starting to think differently about money, not as something that just comes and goes, but as a tool that serves you, something you use to create value, and that gives you the opportunity to grow. The first step is awareness. You start paying attention to where your money goes, where your time goes, what is truly important to you. The second step is responsibility. You no longer blame the circumstances, the economy, your boss, or the government. Because financial freedom never starts on the outside, but on the inside. Right there, where the decision is made, enough of just drifting along. Enough of letting others determine your worth. And this is where the third step begins, the building. This could be a side hustle, a business, an online course, learning a new trade. It doesn't matter where you are now. What matters is where you're going. Because every small step counts. Every hour invested, every book read, every dollar saved lays the foundation for a new life. The true meaning of financial freedom isn't just about the money. It's about being able to live life on your own terms, without being tied down by financial limitations. It's about making choices that align with your values and passions, and having the freedom to pursue what truly matters to you. Financial freedom isn't about the money. It's about not having to do things you don't enjoy anymore, and being able to do what you really want. Maybe this freedom looks like a small house in the country with a garden. Maybe it's a city apartment where you paint, write, or create every evening. Maybe it's traveling the world. But the key is always the same. You decide what it means to you. And you know what the best part is? This dream can give a new life not only to you, but to others too. Because when you become free, you become an inspiration, an example for others. You show them that there's another way, that with courage, faith, and perseverance, you can build the life most people only dream of. Don't wait any longer. Don't wait for better times to come. The best time is now. Now you can decide that you won't settle for less, that you won't give up on freedom, that you too deserve a life where money doesn't dictate, but you make the rules. Because financial freedom isn't a privilege, it's a choice. And this choice is in your hands now. Now you see, financial freedom isn't a single road, but endless possibilities. There's no single perfect plan, only your own. And if you thought this was out of reach, now you know just one decision separates you from it. The most important question is this: when will make this decision? If this video inspired you, please like it so this message can reach others. And subscribe to the channel if you'd like more motivating, educational, and thought-provoking content that will help you create your own free life. See you in the next video. Until then, think big, live consciously, and build the life you truly feel at home in. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you gained some inspiration and new ideas. Take care, don't give up on your dreams, and remember, every big change starts with a single decision. See you in the next video.